MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Hara. He's got it one away. Gene Segura standing in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. These Rockies, Harold, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
Swing and a liner. Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter,
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Nolan Arenado.
Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this one's not close. It's in the third for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Iwakuma peers in. 2-0 on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. The 2-1 on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Here's the pitch. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Working for the punch out, and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Kyle Seager stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 now to Granderson. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas. And stepping in, Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Mark.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
So he sets him down swinging. Mark Reynolds becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Gerardo Parra comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Gerardo Parra becomes out number 2 this inning. Grounded back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Ben Gamble.
A curveball that catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing to take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ben Gamble is retired to kick off the inning. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Ryan Healy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Parra is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Out to short for Segura. 1 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in once again, David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled straight back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Iwakuma comes set. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Healy is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Ready for another chance. D. Gordon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 9. D.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. The pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Started that swing a bit too early.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Seager charging this one. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A little bit outside, 2-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Number 12, Mark.
Here comes the first pitch. Mark Reynolds will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Gerardo Parra comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for
and that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Granderson going back, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. The runner scores from second. 2 men on, 2 out, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Low with the splitter, ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Striding in, Nelson Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Nelson
pitch popped straight up. Hoffman is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Kyle Seager becomes the second out here in inning number 5. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. plate, Yasmani Grandal. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score, the runner from second. Gamble rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. So stepping in, Ryan Healy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a snap throw over to third. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Ready on 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Nolan Arenado.
Now here's the pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Granderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready for another shot. Ryan Cook is going to take over Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runner's on his way to third. Struck him out. Struck him out again. Gene Segura standing in. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And he's set down, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 2-1 on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 down. It is Curtis Granderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Gerardo Parra
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul.
Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Parra is retired, and there's 1 away.
now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trevor Story, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot. Now, Jason Kipnis, 1 for 2 on James Pazos. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Kipnis becomes out number 2 this inning. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch out. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamble. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Adam Ottavino will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance.
Number 0.
First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swinging a looper to left. Gonzalez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, David Dahl. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. To short, hit hard. Segura has it. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. In there, 0-1. Stephen Piscotty will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Stephen Piscotty.
Called strike 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch. Gene Segura standing in. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The 0-2 once more. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
The batter, number 22.
Cano waits on the first pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He went deep for a two-run homer in his previous at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Danny Valencia.
For the Mariners, number 26, Danny Valencia.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Kipnis on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Charlie Blackmon is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away. In is Gerardo Parra. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board. Kyle Lewis is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in now, Ben Gamel. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box again.
Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wade Davis comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this.
Number 71.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Piscotty arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready now, Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. This one's flared out toward left. Piscotty is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box, D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now both runners are breaking. And another foul ball. Now the runners take off again. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's roped a couple of doubles, and Nick Vincent comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Now pitching for
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Nick Vincent.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And now he scales the wall and makes an unbelievable catch.
Second baseman number 22.
And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball that just misses inside.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball. Down low, it's ball 3. Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching for Seattle.
2 out, nobody on.
39. Edwin Diaz.
To short. There's Segura. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Softly hit out to short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Parra has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Set the deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Piscotty looks up, and they have taken the lead. Digging in, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Danny Valencia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Lewis. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. And that'll bring up Ben